Hi everybody and welcome to Prep Sports America. I'm Rich Estrella. Thursday night, Bell Gardens played host to Arlington of Riverside, looking to avenge last year's loss to the Lions. The Lancers wasted no time driving downfield in their opening drive for a touchdown, and later scored on a turnover deep in Lions territory. First quarter ends 14-0 Lancers. To begin the second quarter, Lancers defensive tackle Juan Diego Perez sacks Arlington's quarterback Daniel Gonzalez, who fumbles the ball into the hands of sophomore Anthony Lopez. Bell Gardens would later punt, and then Gonzalez gets to work. Gonzalez hits Daniel Lil for 11 yards. Later, it's Gonzalez on a keeper for 8. The Lions drive stalls at their own 36, then Arlington takes a chance. On 4th and 9, the Lions fake a punt. Punter Jacob Quiros takes a high snap, then motors to the far sideline, picking up 14 yards and a first down. On 2nd and 4, Gonzalez goes deep to Elijah Crumble for a 37-yard gain down to the Lancers' 11. On the next play, it's Gonzalez again for an 11-yard touchdown run as the Lions get on the board with 3:42 remaining in the first half, 14-7. The ensuing kickoff is taken by Devin Dwardy, who returns it 28 yards to the Lancer 41. Now, it's Daniel Tovar's turn. Tovar would carry the ball 8 times for 64 yards on this 9-play drive, culminating with this 1-yard touchdown run by Tovar. The extra point was thwarted by a high snap, forcing holder Bryant Rios to run for his life as Rios gets met by several Arlington defenders at the pylon for the 2-point conversion. The Lancers roll into halftime, leading 22-7. Gonzalez starts the second half by going deep and drawing a pass interference penalty, setting the Lions up in Lancers territory. Gonzalez on a keeper gets 6 hard yards. 3 plays later, Gonzalez hits Luis Lira for 15 yards down to the Lancer 15. Next play, it's Gonzalez again to Lira for a 15-yard touchdown pass reception in the corner of the end zone. The Lions opt for 2 as Gonzalez on the run finds Lira in the same exact spot as the touchdown grab for the 2-point conversion, and the score is now 22-15. After an exchange of punts entering the fourth quarter, now Arlington is driving. Here is quarterback Gonzalez on a forced keeper for 23 yards and a first down. Gonzalez had a great night, rushing for 121 yards and passing for another 231 and scoring 2 touchdowns. A few plays later, David Castro gets the call and scores from 7 yards out. The extra point is blocked by Nathaniel Flores, and the Lancers hang on to the lead at 22-21. The Lancers are now driving downfield on the back of Jesse Medina. Medina, like Tovar before him, carried the ball 7 times on this drive for 53 yards and a touchdown. The crucial extra point is good, putting Bell Gardens up by 8, 29-21 with 4 minutes to play. Arlington starts the next drive from their own 14. Gonzalez, chased out of the pocket again, scrambles for 19 yards. After a penalty and an incomplete pass, Gonzalez again is chased out of the pocket and powers his way for 25 yards. Gonzalez, under heavy rush again, steps up in the pocket, then throws on the run to Crumble for a 26-yard gain. After 3 incomplete passes on 4th and 10, Gonzalez is sacked by Jonathan Calderon and Adrian Guzman. The Lancers take over on downs with about a minute to play. Game over, right? No. After Medina picks up 10 yards on first down, the Lancers decide to run up the gut again. This time, Anthony Trujillo strips Medina of the football, and Andrew Rogers recovers with 37 seconds left to play. On first down, Gonzalez is sacked for a loss by Anthony Lopez. Lopez had a big night, making several key tackles and had 3 sacks and a fumble recovery. Pass interference was called in the end zone with 4 seconds to play, and Arlington gets one more shot at the end zone. Gonzalez is again chased out of the pocket and scrambles for 11 yards before being brought down as time expires, and the Lancers hang on to defeat Arlington 29-21.
Man, it was a close game, you know. We started off strong. We scored on the first 2 drives, and then we kind of got in the game, you know. But defense came up with the stop at the last minute, and we kept punting the ball, and we ended up with the win, man. It's a great night.
Of course, a great ball game tonight, but you made one of the biggest plays of the night when your team needed it the most, when you got that sack. Talk about that play.
Yeah, I was just full of adrenaline, you know. My team was saying, get the sack, and I just came through, you know.
Yeah.
I just did my job, that's all.
How tough was the line play inside tonight?
They were pretty good, but the center was holding a lot. I don't like the center.
Talk about those long drives. You had a couple of long drives tonight. You killed some of the clock, and your running game was on.
Yes, sir. No, you know, these guys are great. You know, our linemen, they work hard every single practice, every single, our run is, we have the best, probably one of the best run games in all CIF. You know, these guys are dogs and
great tandem.
Yes, sir. And then they're all returners too. So they work hard, and everything that you see out here it's all hard work and what they do.
Our execution was definitely better than it was last year. Last year, I believe we rushed for over 300 yards, but didn't score a single point because every time we got down to in the red zone, we just made a mistake, penalties or turnovers, and that's what killed us. And that was fresh in our minds, and we knew that we had to execute better in the red zone. So we came out from the get-go and went and executed fine. And being off 2 weeks, the kids were just ready to. They were
jumping.
They were jumping and they were pumped and ready to go, and they couldn't wait to get out and play. And that was the result in the first half.
Yeah, when you get a week off like that, they get tired of hitting each other, man. They want to go out there and get what they were trained to do, and that's win some football games. So tonight, Coach, I cannot compliment. Oh, let's go this way now real quick. Can't compliment your running game enough. You guys did a great job tonight. You guys ran at will. And but your defense came up when it had to. Talk about your defensive play tonight.
Well, the defense is a strength of our team. We don't have very many two-way players. They just play defense only. We keep them off the special teams so they're fresh, and that was the result. But they were hungry to go, and they knew Arlington's offense, and they knew what they needed to do to stop. The coaching staff put in a great game plan, and the defense executed it very well. We're where we want to be, getting better every week, and getting to our goal to get into league, playing at a high level, and we'll go from there.
This team seems real aggressive this year. Just looking at the sidelines, these guys they're dialed in.
They're hungry.
They're dialed in, man, and hungry. Even though they won CIF, they want another one.
Yes, and that's part of it. They got a taste of it last year, and they want to go. They want to get back to that. They want to get back to that state championship game and come away with the state title for our school and our community, and that's what they're looking for. That's what they're trying to do right now.
Yep. Well, good luck on that. Not sneaking up on anybody this year. You're gonna have to really earn it, because when you win something like that, Rudy, they come after you. It's everybody's Super Bowl.
Yes, and we're ready for it. We know that the target is on us right now, and we're preparing for that, and we're going to give our best shot and ready to go every week.
The Lancers have one of the most productive backfields in CIF in Tovar and Medina, and they are young, only juniors. The offensive and defensive lines played a solid game and are getting more cohesive each week. The Lancers are determined to defend their 2023 CIF championship. There is still a long way to go, but so far, so good. This edition of Prep Sports America is powered by Suzuki Motorsports. Until next time, see you then.